Black Couch Booking back with another video, and today's video is a little bit different. Hey, if this joint get copyrighted, you're not gonna see this footage. This footage that I'm showing right now is Bianca Belair 2019 NXT Combine. I will say Bianca Belair is definitely one of the reasons why I really started paying attention to women's wrestling. Her performance in the 2019 Royal Rumble, I believe, and she was just eliminating everybody and made it all the way to the end, was phenomenal, which really brought me back to let me pay more attention to women's wrestling. Let me go back and watch why women's wrestling is so cool. It's not like it used to be where it was just bra and panties matches and women being objectified by Vince McMahon. That didn't age well, did it? I will say Lita, Trish Stratus, and Paige were three of the women that I would watch back in the day, and I knew something was coming. Like, yo, they can't do this bra and panties, mud fighting stuff forever. I knew women were going to get like a serious reputation for being good in the ring with people, like I said, Trish Stratus, Lita, Paige, Melina, Michelle McCool, people like that. And as you see, the four women that really got me watching women's wrestling was the Four Horsewomen: Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. I went back and I watched their stuff in NXT, and I was blown away. Even with me not liking Becky Lynch's gimmick back then, it was like a steampunk Irish type of, I really didn't like that. Everybody else, you had me. I didn't like the Bayley hugger thing either, but once she became heel, I really started getting into Bayley. But let me get back on track. So I really started to appreciate women's wrestling once I saw the 2019 Royal Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble. I don't know what made me watch it. I just watched it. Like, of course, I'm a wrestling fan. I was going to watch everything regardless, but it was something about that one in particular that I really liked. And even last year, the men's Rumble was absolute garbage, but I enjoyed the women's Rumble. Sasha Banks, Melina 1 and 2 to come out, even with the botch, everything, like, it's cool. Like, women's wrestling is at the point now where some matches I genuinely like more than the men's matches, which I never thought would happen. And genuinely, I'm interested in up-and-coming stars, such as Liv Morgan, who is from my home state of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're getting me invested into women's wrestling. Only critique of women's wrestling that I have is just that the storylines aren't good. Look at everything Ronda has done except for the Becky Lynch and the Charlotte thing, and it wasn't supposed to be that. It's supposed to be her and Becky, but they needed Charlotte because that story just wasn't adding up. Her against Liv, the story was trash. Like, some of the stories, they're not building them up correctly. I think the Bianca and Rhea Ripley story is coming along together, and the Asuka story was cool, but she should have won at WrestleMania when she won the Royal Rumble. Like, they're missing the mark on long-term storytelling and story building, but the characters that they're building with the women are pretty great, and the short-term interactions, like having street fights in the back of Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey and Charlotte having fights in the back, and just certain little minor interactions I'm liking, but they gotta do a better job with telling stories. Like, look at the Sami Zayn story, look at the Cody Rhodes story, look at the Austin Theory story. Look at all these stories that the guys are getting. They got to do better with the women because the storytelling is not good. And I will also critique that a lot of women are a good promo, such as Ronda Rousey, but obviously she's very new to the game, so that's fine. But of course, there are women that are great promos. Bayley's a great promo. Sasha Banks, when she was in WWE, was a great promo. Becky Lynch became a great promo. Charlotte Flair is a great promo. Even great managers like Zelina Vega, you know what I'm saying? Scarlett is a great manager, in my humble opinion. And, you have women like Naomi. One thing they also have to do with the women's division is give more people a chance. I think they need to make an Intercontinental Championship for women or European Championship, because Dana Brooke should have had a belt that wasn't the 24/7 championship, because she's really good, in my opinion. When I started going back and watching it, I'm not just saying that because everybody's saying that. When I really watch what she can do in the ring, I'm very impressed, me personally. So they need to build more superstars such as Mia Yim. She needs something else to do. Don't put her in a tag team and go after them belts. Even those belts are now starting to become a little bit irrelevant as of right now, which is why they should bring up Toxic Attraction and make them fight Damage Control. Like, Sasha Banks and Naomi had the right idea. These belts are hella irrelevant. They have to do something to make it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, the product got to get better some way, somehow. So I enjoy women's wrestling. I've come to love and respect women's wrestling very much so. Sometimes I look way more forward to the women's matches than the men's matches. Like WrestleMania with Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. I was looking forward more towards that match than any other match, to be honest. Like that was the highlight of WrestleMania for me that year. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that they gotta develop these stories a lot better. They gotta make people more invested in what's going on with the rivalry and stuff like that. So that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? So they just got to do a better job with that. Ultimately, I like I said, this isn't no bra and panties. This is no divas. None of that stuff. This is women's wrestling. I respect it, man. I'm looking forward to the Women's Royal Rumble. I hope Rhea Ripley wins. And if she doesn't win, it has to be Naomi. Because otherwise, I don't know storytelling. Like, what other story can you come up with? Like, it can't be Becky Lynch, bro. Like, I like Bayley, but Bayley doesn't have a place right now. If she didn't beat Bianca for that Raw Women's Championship before, it's no point in it happening now. Rhea Ripley has to do this. And side note, away from WWE, is making me look at other women like Britt Baker and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But AEW gotta do a better job, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. I hope you guys enjoy the video today. I just wanted to show my appreciation. Hopefully they can build stars like Raquel Gonzalez, bring out Toxic Attraction. But if you guys agree with my opinion, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. Hey, man, thank you for checking out the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And we have Book the Build Up Part 3 coming soon.